2 to go.
There we see the first 2. 3 through 5 running right together. There we see 1 and 2. Kevin Harvick, Austin Cameron. There we see Sean Woodside, Lance Hooper, Mike Chase. White flag next time by for the 75 car. Kevin Harvick.
Hooper trying to make a move inside of Woodside. Can't quite catch him. Still a half a car length back. Final lap of the California 200. Stop number 9 of 14 on the NASCAR Winston West Series. Their second and final visit to Roger Penske's immaculate facility here in Fontana, California. Harvick has the lead in hand, but here's the battle we're watching for third spot.
Jeff Davis just moved by Lance Norrick to take over the 6th spot. And you can watch this battle for third. Looks like it's going to be Woodside as he come off turn 4. Checkered flag in the air.
Checkered flag waves for 22-year-old Kevin Harvick. He will win it. Austin Cameron second. Woodside, then Hooper, then Chase, then Jeff Davis with Norrick in 7th, Wanless 8th, Sauter 9th, and Butch Gilliland rounding out the top 10. All 10 cars on the lead lap. There's a look at Dave McCarty, the former crew chief for Darrell Waltrip. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series team. We'll come back and talk for the victorious Kevin Harvick, his 3rd win of the 1998 season. Back with Victory Lane for the California 200 in just a moment.
You know, Jerry, one thing that really helps Kevin Harvick and his whole team is not only do they run the Winston West Series, they run the Craftsman Truck Series on a full-time basis. It's just that much more experience for Kevin and his team working that much harder for each other.
I think he finished 15th in the Craftsman Truck Series event, the Tempest Resorts 300 yesterday. Now having a great day in Winston West competition. He'll get the white flag this time by 1 lap to go for the 22-year-old driver, Kevin Harvick from Bakersfield, California.
Now, I have to tell you about Mr. Sears that owns that car. I called him up to drive it one time. He says, well, I'm too old to be a car owner. So that was his way of telling me that I guess I was too old to drive his car.
I disagree with Mr. Sears as much as I respect him, but Herschel McGriff can drive anything I got anytime. Here's a young man coming off for back-to-back wins in the NASCAR Winston West Series. Kevin Harvick takes the victory. In the Kidde Safety 200, he will take the win. Austin Cameron will finish 2nd. Nipper Austin 3rd. Sean Woodside 4th. And finishing 5th, Brendan Gaughan. We'll come back and talk to the winner in just a moment.
Here's what happened to Matt Levine. Actually, Tim Spurgeon happened to Matt Levine. The 86 gets into the 10, pushes him out right there, and yeah. Whoa. Hello. Spurgeon off course as well.
That's an overcommitment to turn 7 there by Tim Spurgeon, and use Matt Levine as a 8 tires are better than 4 situation, I think, at that point.
Saw the 47 of Scott Ivy scoot through there, and Daniel Suarez as well back there. Now, Suarez has faded in the later laps here. Not sure what's wrong with the 12 car, but he's gotten his experience here as well today. Again, getting ready for tomorrow's Cup race. Boy, they just missed that barrier again, Parker.
It's great to watch him there, but I'm actually noticing a little lock up there from Kevin down to turn 7. I think Will Rogers has a bit of positive momentum right here. He seems to cut down that gap just a little bit, and that's just those little increments of getting the gap a little tighter can make you drive a little bit cleaner, can make you be a little bit tidier with the race car, not hanging out, not be all over the place. As they run up on traffic here, this can really help Will Rogers as Kevin catches him in the wrong place right in the center of turn 10.
That was Takuma Koga. He went by. Takuma not having his best day here at Sonoma. Will Rogers certainly is. His 2nd start, actually made his series debut here last year and finished 17th that afternoon. This is a much better drive for him.
Very impressive drive. He is hung right on the tail as we get the white flag here of the Cup champion, Kevin Harvick. And I think, you know, you look at that gap, that's a gap that can be made up here. If there's any slight mistake by Kevin, if Will's able to find a little something, if they run up on traffic, this race is not over when you look at how many quarters are left on this just under 2-mile racetrack.
You can see him trying there. Solid four-wheel drift, and there he's off the track on the curb.
Dirt.
Absolutely. Here
That's
he comes
what you
down.
want to do.
Yep.
And here as he comes down to turn 4, he's going to destroy that curve, get up on 2 tires. He's right on the back, hung out on Kevin Harvick. He's not going to be close enough to make a move here in turn 7. It's going to come down to turn 11. He needs to stay right on his tail as we go through the S's. Make sure to keep his rhythm, stay right there. Keep the pressure on Kevin as we go into turn 10 and hopefully make the move in the turn 11.
Saw 2 passes on the final corners in the Cup race last year that took Tony Stewart to victory lane, including one in the final corner. Here they come. High speed, heavy braking. Can Will Rogers do it?
Oh, he lost a little bit on the entry into turn 10, but can he get the run down to turn 11? He's going to poke that nose out. I just don't think he's close enough unless he moves him. He's trying to keep it clean. He's going to the outside. Oh, gets sideways.
And not enough. Kevin Harvick is going to come off the final corner. He's going to win at Sonoma. Coming home, Harvick, victory lane at Sonoma.
Well, it's not like we didn't expect it from him, being
That's
the
right.
veteran that he is and the Cup champion. But you can't help but be impressed by that moves and that race by Will Rogers.
Sheldon Creed trying to get a position here. That is for 9th place. He's going to take it from Chris Eggleston. And Creed with a top 10 in the 55 car.
It's going to have big championship implications there for Chris Eggleston, and Todd Gillen was able to gain a bit of points on Chris Eggleston.
But there's your winner from Bakersfield. And coming to wine country to celebrate a victory on Sonoma, a track he has not won in the Cup Series, because this setup is tomorrow. We'll hear from him when we come.